financing activities. Business One's financing cash outflows over the 3-year period totaled $29 million. You might think this is a bad sign, but if you really think about what it represents, it should become clear that Business One is probably paying off some long-term debt, or maybe it is repurchasing its own stock, or maybe it is paying dividends out to its owners. In other words, financing cash outflows can actually be a good sign that the company is paying down its debts or rewarding its shareholders. Business Two had $18 million of financing activity cash inflows. These inflows may have been the result of borrowings under long-term debt or the issuing of shares to investors. What is clear is that Business Two needed the cash to be able to pay for the cash outflows in its operating activities. I'm not saying that positive financing cash inflows are necessarily bad. In fact, most startup companies will usually have negative operating cash flows because they're just starting up and have no customers but have lots of expenses. Negative investing cash flows because they're having to buy vehicles, equipment, buildings, etc. And positive financing cash flows because they need cash to pay for operations and investing. Business Two has been around for 10 years, and instead of using its financing to invest in new long-term assets, it is actually selling its long-term assets. So it is actually in a financially precarious position.